Hello, this is Team LoopZ'R Us. I'm Brandon.
I'm Addy.
I'm Cheung.
We're doing the solar survey project, and this is our video. We're going to start by explaining our solar collecting GUI. This is the code for this GUI. It starts by clearing any previous objects if we've run the code more than once. It then reads and shows the image, which in this case is a map, where you are inputting your location, which is saved to coordinates x and y. These coordinates are saved into a structure named trial, which we will see throughout the GUI, into fields named x and y. Then it will ask for a user input, where it'll say trial number, and you'll input the trial of the data you're collecting. And then it'll call up on your COM number. Remember to set your COM number for your particular computer. And if you don't know how to run this program, which is probably why you're watching this video, but if you're running it on your own and you need further instructions, there's a README file that accompanies this. The first part of our code runs a loop from 0 to 255, which is setting the resistance of resistor 0, and resistor 1 is constantly set to 128. We're collecting data from data collecting point 0 and converting this data into a voltage. These if loops here are logical statements that are saving the data into the trial structure into separate fields according to what type of solar data they are and their index position. While this is collecting data, there will be a message displayed on the screen that tells you that it's collecting data, and at the end of this data collection of solar data 1, there will be a pause waiting for user input. For us, this was so we could disconnect the open circuit and continue with collecting the rest of our data. For the second loop, we are collecting the second data set from 1 to 256. Our resistors were both set to 255, and we were collecting data from the same point as well as converting it to voltage. This data was saved in the exact same way, but this time it is solar data set 2 and indexed similarly. While this data is being collected, the message "still collecting data" is displayed, and at the end of this data collection, it said "done collecting data" to notify the user. This data was displayed using our second GUI.
So, as a part of the team, I created this panel to the right of our GUI. This panel allows the user to specifically choose which data sets he or she wants. So you have the options of choosing data sets from the morning, afternoon, or evening, and the option of also choosing the trials, whether you want trial 1, 2, 3, etc., or all trials. This also allows the user to choose if they want the maximum power point or open circuit. This will be displayed on the image to the left.
And this is my part of the data, which would be, give me one sec, in reference to this GUI. So, what it would start with is it would read the map and it would display it right here, as is shown right here. And go down, go down, go down. So at this part, this would get the values from the pop-up menu 1, which is the time of the day, morning, afternoon, or evening, and this would get the value, the string value, for the second pop-up menu, which is all trials, trial 1, trial 2. Okay, so from here, using string comparison, string comp, it would read the pop-up menu string, and it will select the data. It will then select the data and extract the data necessary for the certain trial. For example, here, if string comparison equals to the morning 9 to 10 a.m., it will use the data from the morning 9 to 10 a.m. and the following string comparison will extract the data from each separate trial. This one's trial 1, this one's trial 2, and Everything else is pretty much similar, except this one's for the afternoon and this one's for the evening times. So once your data is selected, and assuming everything goes without error, the GUI should first, using try-scatter interp, it will interpolate the data of X, Y, and Z, and it will, for example, one sec over here. Did I close that already?
Yes.
Oh, you guys closed that.
Everything should be on that.
Okay, well, it will interpolate the data. Because the data is randomly scattered, you will create data in the middle to fill in the gaps without the data. And so here, this is the X value of the picture, and here's the Y value of the picture. This will create a mesh grid, which will create a rectangular grid for the final contour. And this is the contour equation, which will give a contour over the map, which will plot it over the original map we have. And the second part is for the second push button, which will be the same as above, and will be executed for the data voltage. So yeah, I think that's it.
So that's what our program does, and it's displayed here with our GUI with contour lines where you can read the solar data. So this is LoopZ'R, and that's our solar data survey project.
Thank you for watching.
Wait. And Stanley, if you're at the end of this video, I have added you on Facebook about a week ago, and I would enjoy very much if you accepted my friend request. See here, friend request sent. And we have a mutual friend together. I don't know him, but...
That's his only friend.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh.
I guess.
Alright,
Okay.
we love you, Stanley. Bye.